It is so hot today, guys. I am melting away. The worst part isn't even the heat itself, it's the fact that 2 days ago it was like fairly cool. It was a bit chilly. And now within 2 days it's burning me. I need more time to adjust to this weather. It may seem fitting that I'm starting this episode off in the water, but this is actually not the most fitting build because today I'm showing off a hot tub. Yes, this thing is supposed to be warm. Let's just pretend that this is a cold tub, okay? Just for today. I cannot deal with more heat right now. This is a cold tub and it also has like a bubbly function, okay? I'm sure you can do that in a hot tub. You can change the temperature. So this is a cool summer pool, and it also has like a spring in it, or whatever you call it. What are those things called? Anyway, let me show you guys. This is my hot tub. As you can see here, I covered the ground. It's supposed to look kind of nice. Over here, we have some storage, which I'm gonna explain that later. And if you look here, this is all covered. We have these little sort of benches here. Well, you can't really sit on them, but you can stand here. And then there's a little area in the middle that's deeper if you want to dunk your head underwater. Of course, there's the stairs, so you can actually walk in. You don't have to climb over the side. And over here, we have a button, which if we turn this on, it gives us a little fountain. Seriously, what is this called if it's in a pool? So you can turn this on and off again with the press of a button. Now, if you look over here, you can actually see the exposed redstone. You might be thinking to yourself, was all of this necessary? And the answer is not really. There is a simpler way to do this, which I'm going to show at the end, but I decided to over-engineer this because I wanted to use a button instead of a lever. If I used a lever, you'll see at the end. It's kind of funny how much simpler this all is. But I put aesthetics over usefulness. So we're using a button, and as far as I can tell, all of this is actually necessary if you do want to use a button. So there's two things happening here. Number one, when you press the button, a signal travels down here into a dispenser, which has a lava bucket. Here is a block of potent sulfur, and underneath this block, as you can see, there's some water and there's a dispenser here. So we don't have to worry about the dispenser quite yet. Let me put this back because currently this hole is closed. So when I press that button, it's going to dispense the lava and there's going to be a geyser. But as you can see, the geyser is currently covered with a block of quartz. Now, how are we going to retract that? This is what the rest is for, okay? So the signal travels down here, goes to the other direction as well. It goes into this dispenser, which has wind charges in it, and the wind charge fires at this lever, flicks it on, which then powers this sticky piston, which puts a block here. And if you are a redstone noob like me, or I guess like I was a few days ago, you might not know any of this. So I'm going to explain this like you have no idea what redstone is, okay? Here, this torch is a permanent signal. It's just always on. This repeater pushes it this direction. And right now you can see this redstone is not powered. But when you push this block here, I mean, I can demonstrate it with this block. Then this redstone gets powered. And there's another redstone torch here. This one, you might notice, is off. I did not know that redstone torches could be off until I saw this little trick somewhere online. So this torch is off. That happens when redstone powers a block that the redstone torch is standing on. So in this case, it's this dirt block. This dirt is powered and the redstone torch is off. And when the redstone torch is off, this sticky piston is not extended. So you can see now, this hole is open. When I remove this block, the hole is closed. Because now that this torch is powered, the piston extends and pushes this block over the hole. All right, now let's demonstrate the whole thing again with the actual button. Remember, one signal travels down here and dispenses the lava. The other signal goes here and opens up this block. And there we go, the geyser starts off. And this is the lowest level that I could get to work. Maybe, I'm sure you could get it lower if you just put it a few blocks lower. I thought it wouldn't work because the more water blocks are on top of the potent sulfur, the taller the geyser. But because we keep pushing this block over it and putting it back, there's actually, like, this is not a full block of water. It's just like a flowing block of water. So this geyser is not that tall. It actually thinks it only has one block of water down there underneath this. And that's why it's fairly short. Like I said, I think you can make it a little shorter if you wanted to by just digging the hole a little more down, but then you'd have to be careful that it doesn't have 2 blocks of water and get super tall. But I personally am pretty happy with this size of geyser. Now, I told you earlier that there is a simpler solution to all of this if you don't care about using a button. I wanted a button because I felt like this was like a nice rustic look with the shelves around it, and I just wanted to match it with a button. Personally, I feel like if you replace this with a lever, it just wouldn't look as nice, right? That does not look as nice. So let's put the button back. For this contraption, it is necessary. But if we take a look over here, honestly, all I have to do here, I'm gonna break this, get rid of this, break this, put this here, and we can get rid of this button. Oh, sorry, one thing. First, we have to actually press this button once so that the lava actually gets dispensed, because we do want it down here. In this design, all of this is not really necessary. We only need a block of lava down here. We don't even really need a dispenser. Okay, we should cover this. But there's a block of lava down there, okay? It stays there, and there's potent sulfur, over it. All of this can disappear. And all we need is this lever, because as you can see, right now it's open. And if we flick it down, it closes. I wonder if we can turn it around so that it, like, because right now it's turned on and it's off, right? Like the lever is in the on state. If we do that, no, it just, see, that's another thing. All of this is just not as aesthetically satisfying, right? Okay, for the design, we can actually get rid of this. So all we need is literally just this sticky piston with a quartz block, the geyser mechanic down here with a permanent lava source behind this block, and one lever above the piston. And then we can turn it on and off. So yeah, if you want to build this in survival and you don't want to farm wind charges, or you just don't want to build out all this redstone, you should probably be using a lever, but I think I would go with the button still. I just think it looks so much nicer. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and a nice comment would really make my day. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more fun build videos like this. See you in the next one! Bye bye!